hello, India and New Zealand, Ireland. That's so cool. Good to see everybody here popping in, and welcome everyone that is watching the replay. Drop your name below. Let me know if this is your first live or if you've been participating in this live. Let me know how you're doing, and I would love to know what country are you. That's a lot of fun to see, where are you in the world. Right now we have a Akashic Records certification class going, amazing. And we did that, like everybody put their name, the name of the country, and it was just so amazing to see like everyone from all over the world that it's called for this transformation that is working with the Akashic Records. It's super cool. So we are live both on YouTube and Facebook group, everyone, and Facebook page. Hi, I'm Patricia Misakian. I'm the founder of the Akashic Records Institute and creator of Let Your Soul Purpose Guide You, a journey to reconnect to all your wisdom through the Akashic Records. Soul Purpose is starting next month. So I'm excited to be delivering Soul Purpose live again. So those of you interested in learn to connect to the Akashic Records through this methodology that we teach only here in the Akashic Records Institute, keep your eyes open so I can share. I'm going to share more about it later. So we're going to start now with the reading for the week. And so what this is every week we get together and we open the energies for the week, regardless if it's Sunday over there or if it's Monday over there. I know for some of you, you are in different areas from the world, but we just, time is an illusion anyways. So we're just declaring that we are opening the energy of the week now, and that's how it is. So let's get into our focus. So I want to invite you to close your eyes, take a nice deep breath, and drop into your heart. Bring your attention to your heart, the window of your soul, and just set the intention to emanate from your heart love to yourself, to people around you in your life, to the places that you usually get around, and also to any situation, sending love to any situation that you may be facing at this time in your life, at this moment, whatever that is. And just connect with these energies, sending love to what comes into your mind right now, be that people, work, particular situation. Beautiful. And now allow it to come back to you as everything that goes outwards comes back to you. I have the mindset that everything that goes out comes back multiplied. So make sure to be conscious of every seed that you plant out there, as you may come back to you. Beautiful. So now thinking about your life, your situation, we're going to ask your higher self or your heart to just show you a number, either number 1, 2, or 3. Allow one of these numbers to be more present right now. Notice which number is calling your attention now. And then now when you're ready, you can open your eyes and then comment down below in the comments what number came to you. 1, 2, or 3. What number came to you? If you're just popping in now, just notice what number is more present, what number is calling your attention. Okay. Let me open the manual. Okay, let me close Facebook, and here you go. And give you space for you to write down your number, 1, 2, or 3, and welcome everyone that just popped in. Welcome. All right. So here is the first grid that came for those of you that chose number 1. All right, so here is number 1. And this oracle comes with the message of solution. This oracle brings the message that the solution in your situation, it's already around you. Trust that no matter what you're looking for, no matter what solution you seek, the answer is already available to you. Maybe you are in doubt about something, or maybe you are in a situation where you need to make a quick decision. Or maybe you're feeling like you're stuck somewhere and there is no way out. Or maybe you're feeling like, things are just not working like they used to, right? So notice, tune in to, if you chose number 1, tune in to where is this applying to you. This card is here to tell you that the solution that you're looking for is already around you. Everything that you can possibly wish is already around you. Sometimes, though, we need to shift so you can see it, right? You need to shift your vibration, shift the way you're looking at things so you can actually see the solution. But the truth is that it's already around you. The money is already around you. The relationship is already around you. The ideas and the inspirations are already around you. So, as you know, I've been working with energy, with Akashic Records energy for like over 24 years now. And I've seen so many shifts happening, when my clients or my students, when they start looking, through this different perspective, when you take your usual glasses and just set the intention to let go of looking at things through your stories, through your interpretation of things, and through your fake goggles, right? And you clear this illusion and you start to look at what is really around you, and that is when you surrender to the situation, and that is when the solution simply, you notice that it's already been there all along. I have one of my favorite stories about that is that I've been, when I started my business, this business, actually, I have many different ones. But when I started the Akashic Records Institute, I had this, it just grew very, very fast in Brazil, in my native language. And at that time, 4 years ago, now, it still happens, but just I found a different solution. But at that time, simply, it's, if you look into the internet marketing, I have clients all over the world, but with Brazil, there is a situation where they can't buy classes in dollar, but they can if they have an international card. But there is this research that said 70% of the Brazilian population don't use international cards. So I was, losing a huge, a huge base of my clientele. And because of that, I, at that time, what I thought was the only solution was to actually make, open a company in Brazil. So it got me with this, got me to a place now that I have 2 companies, right? So it's very overwhelming, and it's there is a lot of little pieces. I have to have an accountant in Brazil, an accountant here, and it's So last year, end of last year, I found a solution that has been around all this time. That is simply this company that takes the payment in Brazilian currency. People in Brazil can go to a bank in Brazil and deposit the money there, and then the company just, transfer the money over here, right? So they've been around for like 10 years, so I could have found them right then, but I wasn't ready, right? So when you shift and you surrender, so I had a lot of surrendering to do, including, for me, the only way I could have this is having my mother being like my partner, and that created a lot of constrictions for her to have to go to the bank to pay people in Brazil. So finally, this week we just closed my company in Brazil. So I'm like, so now I only have one. It makes it so much easier and so much more simple. So again, the solution it was around there all the time, right? Looking at my example. So it is there for you too. So, when you open to receive that the solution is already around you, the sea opens for you, like, you start experiencing life in a completely different perspective. So if you chose number one, or if you just pop in when I was doing the number one, that is the message, and that is all this card is about. If you find yourself in a situation where you're resisting to it, where things are just not flowing the way that you want, to just shift, change your thoughts, right? If you keep thinking about why the things are not working, this is exactly what you're going to continue to experience, right? So change your thoughts. Change your thoughts to the solution is here. And there is a deep reason why it have not prevented itself to you, right? And for me, going back to my situation, I had a lot of growth to do. I have a lot of forgiveness to do, including in regards to my relationship with my mother, right? Having to, at over 40 years old, depending on my mother to move my money around in Brazil, right? So I know unconsciously why I created this complicated situation, but but then when I shifted and when I surrendered to it, and I actually surrendered to letting go of a lot of the money that I could not get it yet because it was stuck in Brazil with this whole, it was very, very complicated. I had a different name in Brazil than I have here, so I could not wire to myself. So anyway, I trust that by sharing this story, support you where you are, right? If you're in a situation where you're beating your head in the wall and you're like, why things are not changing? I did all this stuff. So, my invitation for you is to shift to this. The solution is here. And that is a deep blessing in this experience that I'm having right now as I surrender and as I fully receive this situation. I know the doors will open and I'll be able to see the solution. So let me know how that, for those of you that chose number one, how that relates for you. And we're going to move on to the second one for those of you that chose number two. Number two is the blueprint. We have not received this card for a while. And it's just so beautiful. It has, I don't know if you can see it, but in the center is a pyrite crystal, which helps release negative energy, and it helps you to inhibit, stop like patterns of behavior, like self-destructive behavior patterns. And then, we have clear crystals, and then we have the blueprint, the opal crystals, and the name of this card is Blueprint. And so the opal and the clear crystals work together with the pyrite to allow creative energies of manifestation and help you to align with your soul's purpose. So this is a very, very powerful card. And this oracle, when you get the blueprint, for those of you that chose number two or just showing up right now, this oracle invites you to return to your blueprint, the most basic program that you came to this life on earth with. It's time to unlearn and clean up the programs that no longer serve you, to bring your soul back in alignment with your soul purpose. So this Friday, I did, today is Father's Day in Brazil. It's so funny that because I live here, it's just so weird. I celebrate Father's Day twice a year. But anyways, today is Father's Day in Brazil. And this past Friday, we did a deep immersion for Brazilians, which was, I did this work around the the lineage, the man lineage in your family. So it was very, very powerful. And we work exactly with this, with what it is that you learn, right, in this lifetime. You come before this incarnation, you come with this full awareness of who you truly are, and you actually choose the family that you're born, you choose the people that is going to be present in your life at any time, and you choose everything that you're going to experience, right? But then you forget, and there is a deep blessing in forgetting, because by forgetting you create space for actually have a completely different perspective, and come and leave the situation again, so you can heal from it, so you can grow from it. But then what happens, we learn so much, right? We learn to love a country, you learn to practice the religion that you're born into it. You learn all this stuff, right? You learn what your parents think about life and other people and money, and and you adopt all these beliefs that's not even yours, right? So you just like start piling up all this stuff, and you forget who you really are, right? So this card, when you work with these crystal grids, is starting to clear these behaviors that are no longer serving you, and allow you to fully reconnect to your wisdom that you brought back into this lifetime. And looking at, especially when you set the intention to look, it's a beautiful continuation from this card, because you're now fully receiving it, and you are opening to, there is a reason that I call forth, right? Like I shared, like I had to learn, I had to go through a few more things with my mother, having her managing my money in Brazil, that I fully have not gone through when I pick up my bag and move to the United States 20 something years ago, right? So that is what this card is talking about. So let me know if you chose card number 2, how the message relates for you. And we're going to move on to card number 3 with my thick Brazilian accent. Number 3. All right, card number 3 is the Seeds of Transformation. I just love this card and how the crystals are laid out to so this oracle comes into your life to remind you the importance of exercising your receiving. Set the intention to receive everything that comes your way, not only good things, but everything that comes your way. When you drop the resistance and surrender to being 100% committed to your life, that your soul in all its wisdoms has orchestrated for you to experience, the miracles start unfolding, and you get into this vortex of miracles. More and more opportunities to receive now find their way to you. So when you get this card, so this card is going to support you in the present situation to fully look at what it is. You see how beautiful they are working together, right? So what it is in your present situation that you're not receiving, right? There may be a deep blessing for you to receive there. So when you fully surrender and you receive, again, this, and you unlearn, when you fully surrender, receive, unlearn what you need to unlearn, then the solution, it's already there. I love how they are all working together. So, and the last thing about this blueprint, the Seeds of Transformation, when you receive even negative feedback, like when you receive everything that is a disguise, right? In this situation, the disguise in this situation is an amazing opportunity to grow. So set the intention to receive even, judgment and compliments. It doesn't mean that you have to actually believe, right? If someone, throws, something at you, like someone throws a judgment, or, say something that, also look at this. This is only talking about who they are, not really who you are. But as you receive and as you give them permission to express what they needed to get out of their chest, which is, probably has everything to do with them. But when you receive that, you know, you find there is gadgets of wisdom for, you know, little gadgets, you know, nuggets of wisdom there for you, for your transformation. But you receive it, you surrender. It doesn't mean that you have to be around the person, right? You can choose to leave that energy once you fully receive, you know, what that was brought to you has for you. Beautiful Gabby from Argentina said I needed this. Eliane, good to see you. Espero que tenha curtido a sexta. Hi from Philippines. That is so good. We have such an amazing all over the world group from Pakistan. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome, guys. And if you're watching from the YouTube, you're going to watch the replay. We don't have anybody live in the YouTube, but very, very happy to be here for you, with you. I hope you enjoyed our reading for today, and it's a beautiful sunny day here in Palm Springs. I came up to enjoy the weekend with my family, so we're gonna close now, and I'm gonna hop on the pool. It's probably 190 degrees out there, so I was gonna do the live outside, but there is this kind of like I think it's like a grasshopper that we only hear in Palm Springs, but it has this like deep noise that is like so sometimes it comes more in the summer, right? Sometimes it's quiet, but right now I was gonna do the live. I was like, nobody's gonna be able to hear me, so I decided to do from inside. That's so nice. I always watching. Thank you for the reading. You're so welcome. And India, we have a lot of people from India today. That's cool. Very cool. So welcome, guys. Enjoy your Sunday. Go out there and live and give yourself and receive and know that the solution is there for you. I love you, and I'm looking forward to see you soon whenever I see you. Mwah for Facebook, mwah for YouTube. You guys have an amazing day. Bye-bye.